Hey there, my Leos. Come on in and let's do your energy forecast for the week of January the 14th through to the 20th. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Lee Shanks, aka Intuitive Lee. And yeah, we're doing the energy forecast for all signs, currently working on the sign of Leo, once again for the week of January the 14th to the 20th. Now, I do use two different decks in my readings. The first card I'm going to pull is from the Enchanted Map deck, and this gives us our overarching energy for the entire week ahead. And what do we have here for you? Ooh, the moonlight. I love this. This is a beautiful, gentle, soft light. So I do feel like there's gentleness and softness coming in, but also some brightness this week overall. And there's something about the moonlight that sort of... it allows for us to see things that we wouldn't otherwise see. So there's almost a sense of reading between the lines this week for you, Leo. And I love that because I'm a fellow sun sign Leo. And there's just this sense of things being illuminated, things being given clarity throughout this week. So I love that. I mean, who couldn't use some clarity, right? I always love a little bit of clarity in my life for sure. Let's move on now to the... Divine Destiny Oracle, and this is going to give us the other three cards that break your week down just a little bit further. All right, now, our first card, beginning of the week, we have, ooh, I like this, opportunities coming in, right? So I do feel that whatever the moonlight has given us clarity on, given us some insight and a little bit of inspiration perhaps too, this is going to lead to a new opportunity coming in. Now, I said new, and as soon as I said new, my throat kind of caught on that. And as a working sort of psychic, intuitive, evidential medium, I pay attention to everything that happens with my body when I'm doing readings because it's a clue to something. So as soon as I went to say new opportunity, I felt this little constriction here in my throat. And I actually feel that, yes, for some of you, true enough, it will be a new opportunity. For others, though, I feel like it's an old opportunity that's been revamped. And I feel like old because at the time it was presented was not the right timing. And other things had to sort of fall into place and be taken care of before this opportunity could be realized. And I feel like now as it comes back in, as it cycles back around, because that which is yours shall never be withheld, right? So now as it cycles back around, it's yours. Everything's falling into place as it should be. And this is definitely your opportunity coming in at this time, Leo. All right, towards the middle of the week, yeah. All right, so maybe it's a love reading, right? We have love here. So for those of you that are thinking of an opportunity, like how many stories do we hear of, people that came in and out of contact with each other all their lives and really led parallel lives, but it wasn't until they were in their 40s, 50s, 60s that they were both unencumbered and can enter into a relationship. I hear stories like that all the time. So maybe that's what this is. Maybe the moonlight is you're reading between the lines and you discover that that person is at this time single, and so are you. And maybe in that there's an opportunity, and then it allows for love to come in for the two of you. Now, that's for those of you that are looking for a relationship. Perhaps you're not looking for a relationship. In that case, what I'm getting for this card is how much you're going to love this opportunity and what it means for you, because I do feel like it means no matter what this opportunity is, means significant shifts coming up for you. All of them good. Shifts aren't always easy to go through. They can sometimes be challenging, but the outcome is usually putting you in a much better place than you are right now. All right, where are we going at the end of the week? Yeah, of course you're going to end up in a better place because look at this. You have inner peace. You can't possibly have inner peace on a new opportunity if it's taking you someplace you don't want to be, right? So of course this is going to be something you're wanting, desiring, looking for in your life. This has come up so much this week for a lot of the cards. So I do feel like there's a global energy happening here. There's something globally. There's a big shift taking place. And I feel like it's for the good of humanity at the end of the day. I feel like there's so much worry and strife and war and disease and hunger and all of that negative energy. But when we can focus on just our world and bringing more positivity and light into our world, that affects that global energy. Right? So I love this for all of the cards this week that are getting anything to do with, wishing or dreams or, opportunities coming in, and they're good things, right? It helps us to raise our vibration, add some love to the universe, right? And that is what helps, help us shift the sands of time, if you will, and allow things to just sort of calm down, ease up, and give us that inner peace, right? And we can't have inner peace if we're trying to be all, end all, do all of the things. This is a very focused, what difference can I make in my world, right? What's one thing I can do to add more love to that collective consciousness? What can I do to add more peace and joy into that? Because that energy up there is what trickles down into all of us, right? And if we're adding hatred and anger and fear to that, then that's what's going to trickle down into all of us. We don't want that crap. Please, we've had enough of that the last few years, if not, forever since the creation of humanity. But we're easing into times where I do feel, as we, whether you believe in creeping up into the 5D that we are, or not, or you believe in the Pleiadian or the Lemurian or whatever it is, as long as it's positive, as long as your belief system is adding something and not more division, anger, or hatred, or fear to the rest of the world, then you're doing what you're meant to do here on earth as that human being. All right? So be kind, be gentle, be loving. All right. Add that to the collective consciousness, because so much is coming in for you this week that at the end of the week, you're feeling this beautiful inner peace. And I love that for you. All right. Thank you so much for being here with me, Leo. Would love to hear about your experience. Please leave me a note in the chat below if you're so inclined, and hit your like, share, and subscribe button. And of course, I would always encourage you to hit that notification button so you can see me go live, especially this week as I share with you a tour of my new working space, moving out of the house and into my studio. Finally, right? We're a day or two behind due to unforeseen circumstances, just kind of shit happens kind of week, right? And that's okay. I'm going with the flow, and I'll be in there with within this week. I'll be in this week for sure. So my next reading to you will be from that new space, but why don't you hit that notification button, get a peek at what that space is going to look like. All right. Blessed be one and all. I look forward to seeing you here next week. And yeah, that's it. All right. Intuitively signing off. Take care, everyone.